Hernando, Jared Tanner, Realtor with Century 21 Alliance Realty, back at you with another Hernando County Spotlight Saturday. Today, I'm out here at the beautiful Alfred A. McKethan Pine Island Park. Pine Island is one of two beach parks located here on the Adventure Coast. It is a popular destination for residents, Floridians, and anybody else who wants to enjoy a beautiful day to cool off and in the evening to watch a beautiful Gulf sunset. On the causeway and through the salt marshes that lead to the barrier island of Pine Island, you dead end at this 3-acre park on the Gulf of Mexico. Pine Island Park includes many family-friendly options for a great day of fun in the sun, including beach and swimming areas, picnic tables and pavilions, barbecue grills, an observation point, volleyball court, turtle and manatee sightings, playground, and a concession stand. You can find beautiful Pine Island Park on the Gulf of Mexico, located at 10800 Pine Island Drive, off of County Road 495 west of Weeki Wachee. The park is open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. daily with a parking fee of $5. So you've seen the beautiful park. Now I'm here with my good friend Steve Emerson, Brooksville local, part-time Pine Island resident, to tell us more about the history side of Pine Island. Thanks for having me, Steve.
Well, thanks for stopping by.
I appreciate it. You have a beautiful home here, by the way. Pine Island is gorgeous. So I kind of heard that you have some family ties, some local history to the area. Tell us a little bit about the development, and then we can get into fishing. So,
okay, sounds good. I can remember vaguely when this place was developed back in the late 50s. My father was involved with the development of it. All his equipment dug the canals and filled, and so he was very much involved in the development of Pine Island. And I think I'd shared some pictures with you of the place when it was first developed. So I'll go way back. I can even remember one story. We were out here in his Jeep out on the beach side, and he got it stuck and had to get a road grader that was grading the roads at the time to come over to try to pull it out. And he got it stuck, had to go get a bulldozer to come get the three of them out. But yeah, I've enjoyed it out here. I've had this place here about 23 years.
Oh wow!
But I've been coming to Pine Island since I was a kid. We grew up. We had a summer home in Bayport. We could get around back then. We were too young to drive. We'd get around in our boats, and some of my friends had houses over here. The Epleys had a house over here. We'd go back and forth, and we were all over the country in those boats. So
very cool.
Had a great time growing up here in Hernando County and enjoying the water down here.
Awesome. Now, all these canals out here, tell me a little bit about how they got here.
Well, all the canals on the side of the Pine Island here were man-made canals. They were dug with a drag line. They take the material as they create the canals, and then they would put the material over on the island itself and flatten out the material, spread it out on the island so you'd have a higher and dry island to develop and build on. So so it's beneficial both ways. You had a nice canal for waterfront, and it was necessary to do the canals to fill the land in over here. So it works out good that way.
Awesome, very cool. Yeah, I'm glad they did it. A lot of access to fishing. So that leads me to my next question. So, Steve, how's the fishing out here?
Fishing's been good. I typically trout fish in the spring and then redfish the rest of the year, but the trout have still been biting up till as recently as last week. Usually it's February, March, and maybe a little bit of April. But where I fish and how I fish for trout, it usually is tapering off by now, but I'm still catching a lot of trout, so I'm doing that while they're here. And I also redfish a lot. So
yeah,
that's the two basic species for inshore fishing. There are snook up here.
Oh wow!
They've moved this far north now, so you can catch snook. There's a limited season and a very limited size on what you can keep. So I don't really target snook. I'll catch them as a bycatch when I'm trout fishing or red fishing. But there's still plenty of redfish. Year round I redfish, and then I also spearfish for mullet.
Oh, really?
And I do a lot of smoking of mullet, and I like fried mullet as well. So I do that when the water temperature, it's getting about warm enough for me to jump in now, but I don't like cold water.
I I don't blame you. Well, Steve, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much for inviting me into your home. It's a beautiful day out here in Pine Island. Make sure you check it out and enjoy it. Thanks for joining me here today at the beautiful Pine Island Park. I hope you are able to visit this beautiful and historic park soon. Make sure to tune in next week for another Spotlight Saturday. Stay safe, Hernando. I'm just to have some fun.